Hello everyone, welcome back to another aircraft model store review, and today we have got the brand new NG models release, which is the Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner in the F1 2020 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix livery, registration Alpha 6 Bravo Lima Victor. Before we get into this video, be sure to go ahead down below and check the description out for any sort of information you may have missed, and the link to our website where you can check out all that we stock at Aircraft Model Store. And if you haven't already, then don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more model reviews with brand new releases and all of that. So let's go ahead and have a look around the box of this model, and then we'll have a look inside and see what it's got to offer. So as you can see here with the NG models, they do a very good box design. This one reflecting the tail design. As you can see around the box, we've got all the sort of greens, blues, whites, greys and blacks that are reflected on the tail, which I think is a great sort of addition to the model. I know NG do very good designs with their boxes, and they sort of reflect it around the item that it actually is. So another great box design from NG. You can see Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner, a side-on image of the model itself, Etihad A6 Bravo Lima Victor, the registration 1-400, NG Models logo, and obviously the F1 logo, as this carries the F1 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix livery, which is obviously used for the flyover at the start of the Grand Prix every year. They use this registration, and they pretty much just say change it, so this will become 2021 this year for the Grand Prix at the end of the year, but it is the same livery every single time, so there's nothing really missing out on this particular item. You can see actually on the side of the box the design carries around, which is quite nice. The top is the same with the actual side-on drawn image of the aircraft. The bottom is the same, or the side should I say, and that is the bottom of the box there. You can see as it replicates on the back. It's quite nice and the same. You can see the social media links and such on the left. The item number is NG55062, and then it's pretty much the same design with the NG Models logo at the top, and the same stuff as the back. So what we'll do is we can get the model out of the box and have a little look at what it's got to offer. Okay, and here is the model itself. As you can see, it does look actually very nice. They've got the livery pretty spot on. So what we'll do now is we can check it out closer up and see what sort of detail it has. Okay, so starting off on the front of the aircraft, on the front left, you can see the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the UAE flag just next to the front door, Lima Victor for the registration, the final two letters of the registration obviously being Lima Victor, Etihad across the top, the front antenna, and then the SATCOM. This aircraft has only got a front SATCOM on it. The F1 logo, as I said, the 2020 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and then you can see the actual second boarding door just down there. And pretty much that's all the front. We obviously got all the static ports and pitot tubes along the front of the aircraft. Move it down a little bit. This one does have fully rolling landing gears, as you can see, so it does roll, which is quite nice. You can see the number 1 engine, which is just here, and you can see the sort of design carries its way through onto the engine, which is quite nice. Nice bit of shine on the engine cowling and along the slats across the front of the wing. As we just pull it down a little bit, you can see there the navigation light, which is just on the edge of the wing. As you can see, the Dreamliner, as always, with its curved wings, does look very good. NG always have very good model mold for the Dreamliner, so they've done a very good job with this as well. And you can see the red navigation light on the end of the wing. Just coming down onto the back, you can see the red features in there, and this is where it sort of cuts off for the tail. Etihad.com, the windows all the way to the back. We've got another emergency exit just here. The rear door, which isn't really much of a boarding door with these sort of aircraft, the long haul aircraft, more have them as sort of an exit, or if they use stairs, then again that then would be a boarding door. We have got some antennas up on the top, as you can see, just two little rear mounted antennas. You've got a roof escape hatch, which you might not be able to see, but you can see the white markings for it. Registration Alpha 6 Bravo Lima Victor on the back, and then the tail design, which does look very nice. Etihad always have a very good tail design on all of their sort of aircraft, their fleet. If it's the sort of golden livery, the Manchester City livery, the blue, it does look very nice, and we've actually covered a previous livery like this on the channel, so you can go ahead and check that one out. You can see the logo lights just on the top. Those black little specks are the logo lights, obviously for the night time, so the logo can be nice and lit. And at the back, the APU exhaust, which again is nicely modelled by NG for that. So no registration on the top of the tail, but a lot of the Middle Eastern airlines don't do that anyway. That's just sort of a standard for them. So yeah, very nice detail. We'll swap it onto the other side now and just take a quick look at what that's got to offer. So as you can see, this is pretty much the same. They've all got the design carried over. This side, I'm not sure if you can see just very faintly, has got the front cargo door, just where the F is there on F1. You can sort of see the cargo door outline. As we move it down just a little bit, you can see the rear cargo door as well, very faintly. It's quite difficult with this livery because they've sort of blended it out, but just down where Etihad is, you can sort of just about see the tail is all the same as well, with the detail and the nice rear boarding door there, as I said, following the design all the same. So that is it then for the fuselage detail. We can have a little look maybe underneath the model and see if they've added anything underneath. Okay, so underneath the model, as we can see, we've got Abu Dhabi just underneath or in the center of the fuselage where the stand holder is. As I said, with NG models, stands don't come with the models. However, you can get them separately if you wish to display them. On the edge of the wing, the registration Alpha 6 Bravo Lima Victor, the landing gear, a nice undershot of the detail on the engines, the rolling landing gear, which obviously does roll, as you can see, and then some more little antennas along the bottom and then up to the APU. So there you go, that is the underbelly of the 787 Dreamliner. View of the Etihad 787-9 in the F1 Etihad Grand Prix Abu Dhabi livery. So a very good model in the end. It does have quite a lot of detail. It is definitely a model I would recommend you get if you maybe collect some of the Etihad fleet, or you're just into maybe into F1 like I am. I love Formula 1, so this is a great model to have, and it's good that they've actually done it, because this was a very sought after model previously. I believe maybe JC Wings created a similar one to this maybe a couple of years ago, and now we've got the updated one with the 2020 graphics on it, and NG have done a fantastic job with the mold as usual on their Dreamliner. So there we go, that is it, and it's a brand new release. So if you go down into the website below, you can see that under the NG model section. If you do like this model, please let us know in the comments below. It would be great to find out your opinions on this particular item. And if you do have any models you'd like us to do in the future, then leave them in the comments below, and that can obviously help us out create more model reviews just like this one. And until next time, as I said, keep yourself safe, and we'll see you then. Bye bye.